I can't believe they're letting us have a pet rally.
Well, as long as it's out on the football field, we can remain socially distant. As long as we can do social distancing, it's fine. Alrighty. Oh. And everybody else. What? Huh?
Like, I don't think we can separate that far.
6 feet? I totally agree with you. It probably won't be exactly. I don't know. I don't know, above my pay grade. What?
Where did he say juniors were going?
On,
You know,
like where the band is, right?
No.
No, well, by the band, right? The student section. Yeah.
Where Mr. Miller's seat at?
Mr.
After,
Miller?
the receptionist maybe.
On the right side of the bleachers, if you're sitting down.
Yes. Yes. That's where I always sit. Next to the band. It kills my ears, but when I used to go. Okay. Just kidding. Okay, we're going to jump ahead to here, because I really want to get this done. The graph of a function g of x is pictured at the right, and we're going to identify the following characteristics about the graph of the derivative g prime of x. Give a reason for your answer. So the intervals where g prime of x is less than 0. So we start by saying, g prime of x is less than 0 on, and then we look at this. What's going to be going on? This is a graph of g of x, by the way. What's going to be going on in the graph if the derivative is less than 0?
Has to be negative.
Oh,
That means it's negative, so the graph would
it's going to decrease.
is going to be decreasing or falling. So we just have to look at all the places where the graph is going down. So like here, yep, -4 to -2, and 1 to negative infinity. So that's how we would write it. -4 to -2, you do not include the endpoints, because at the actual endpoints is where it's making the change. Union 1 to infinity. And the reason is because the graph of g of x is doing what? Going down. And you could say decreasing. You could say falling. All of those are equivalent. Okay, the intervals where g prime of x is greater than 0. What's going to be going on in the picture? Going up.
So, negative infinity to 4?
Negative infinity to -4, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
-2 to 1.
-2 to 1, yes. So g prime of x is greater than 0 on negative infinity to -4. And then -2 to 1. Because, what's going on in the graph?
It's increasing.
Yeah. Now, if you said is going up, is rising, all of those are fine.
Did Ashley make homecoming court?
Yes? She did? Cool. Okay, congratulations.
She told you about her dress.
Oh, yeah. What am I thinking about? That's right. Okay, so g prime of x equals 0. Where's that happen?
-4 and 1.
-4 and 1, and what did you say?
-2.
-2. Yeah.
Whenever it's not going up or down.
Yeah, it's when it's a relative max or a relative min. That's where it would be at 0. So g prime of x equals 0, when x equals -4, -2, and 1, because g of x has relative max or mins at those points. So when f prime of x is negative, the graph is falling. When f prime of x is positive, the graph is rising. And then when f prime of x is 0, the graph is either at a relative max or min. Okay, next is the definition of a normal line. I wonder if it says it in here. So first, on the right, we have a parabola, and it gives us the equation to that parabola. We want to draw a tangent line to the graph of f of x at x equals 1, and then we're going to estimate f prime of 1. Give everybody the same color. They do stigmatize these, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you gonna watch the Arkansas game Saturday?
ASU, as long as I can find a,
No, like Razorbacks.
no.
Like the good Arkansas team.
No. Oh, yeah. They only win games unless they compete against the Sun Belt or something.
No,
Except last week was a fluke.
What? No way. Have you seen our defense?
It'll be
I
the
think
first
that
year in
killed my-
100 years.
Y'all lost to the Sun Belt team 52-23.
Half our
That
team
was a fluke.
was out for COVID for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before that. So they
Everybody
haven't
else is-
practiced.
Everybody's been out for COVID.
The other team was not like ours were.
Yeah, our defense would.
Okay, I'm moving on so I don't get Daniel. No, I'm just kidding. 1. So f of at x equals 1, which is at this point right here. So we're wanting to do a slope of a tangent line. Bless you. You're trying to only touch it at that one point. I mean, we're not going to be perfect here, but
Just like the Red Bull.
do not badmouth Jonesboro's team. That's like bad-mouthing the Raiders.
No,
No.
I'm not a Red Bull fan.
Well, I'm not a Razorback.
Don't badmouth Arkansas team.
Okay. So, what is f prime of 1?
-2.
-2, approximately, yeah. Because it does, you can do it either way, but like it goes up to the left 1, or you can say it goes down to the right 1, but it's about -2.
How are we gonna tell that? Like,
We're going to quit doing this method.
okay,
This is only to make us see the relationship.
because
Then,
this could have a lot of.
oh yeah. No, I totally understand that. You will not be tested on this, but you'll be tested on knowing that the derivative is the slope of the tangent line. And this is just a way of us making that connection. Now we're going to find the equation of the tangent line. So what do we need when we find the equation of the tangent line?
Plot and stop.
Plot and side. So point of tangency,
1, 2.
1, -2, right? No, just like it's 2. Yes, because it's this point right